Yo. So today we're going to be taking a final look at Arbiter Frost. Um, I did make it into the top 30 today, and I was very ecstatic about it. So this is the team I ran. Twin Fiend was new for me. His first time using this comp. Actually, I used him a lot with Fastidious that one day when we were talking initially just about Dolores. So I had an idea of how to run the comp, but I had a more booked out Anai. Twin Fiend is not full skilled yet. And then also, if we go onto the ranking leaderboards, so this is a shout out to BluntGuts. He's another content creator. He's actually probably the only reason I'm probably this high. I saw him using Samsara on Nisalt, and so I gave it a try myself, and I was able to pump out 147 million with her, within Samsara. So I was able to shift Twilight over to Twin Fiend, put the max one on an eye, and then keep her in that. And what that does is essentially you pretty much have her up for every time you need to break a shield. So you have max debuffs going with her, and it just makes the shield breaking process much easier. So we'll go through my builds real quick. Okay, for Twin, we got him at 13.7, still at 420 speed, and then 300 crit damage over with 23 rage regen. So with him, I don't have to worry too much about trying to get back to the ult like you would in Guild Boss or whatever. Just because you're not ever really going to cycle his ult twice. Zillatu's usually already popped, and like you're only popping him once the shield goes down. So you really only need to get one really good ult out of him. As far as Zillatu goes, she is A1. A1 does nothing for her, really, honestly. It's some HP gain. She's 14k attack, 354 speed, almost 400 crit damage, and then 21.5 rage regen. I was going to tinker with her, trying to make her attack higher, but I never really did. It's definitely something to try out, because I think attack scales way better here. I might try it out later, but as of right now, I think I'm kind of happy where the score is. Dolores, I think she's at 14k. Yeah, 14k attack, 16.5 rage regen, which is actually like 100 after you account for the Golden Scarab and the Pantheon bonus. Anai, she's probably got one of my best builds on. 16.3k attack, almost 300 speed, 100 over 327 crit damage. So, pretty solid build on her. I think I changed out, I had double crit damage pieces, and I switched one out for attack, and I got a better damage out of her. So, that was why I was considering doing that to Zillatu as well. Nisalt, also in Soulbound. 12.3, 370 over, actually 379. So her attack I would like to get, like hers is the main one I was trying to get higher with a little rage regen into her just so I could guarantee these ults every time. But I was having a pretty good time getting around to them. Elowen also just in an Invig set. Her build really doesn't matter. She's just there really for the rage regen, and that's about it. So yeah, let's hop into this fight, and I'll show you like my timings and how I'm really running. Okay, so right away we're going to be invigging Nisalt and Zillatu. And the only reason I invig Zillatu over Nisalt is this first stage before we enter the boss phase. Like right here, we can get this down right away. And essentially just skip the whole ice phase. And then I get to double up on Twin Fiend as well. I missed Dolores, of course. We're gonna still take this run. I'm so tired of doing this. Dolores RNG has been just screwing me ever since I got my score. So it might be a little bit lower, but as long as we're showing how good Nisalt is in the Samsara, I think we're fine. You see, she's just always ready to go. Boom. We're not too far behind here, but we are definitely behind. See, she's already cooking right back up. She's like instant 50 every time, which is great. Yeah, usually I'm cracking 1 million at 230, so we're a fair bit behind right here. Boom, just in time. Getting Nisalt's debuffs going right away. Get Zilla 2 going. And down. And then now, as soon as we get Dolores again, we're going to instant pop her. Because at 22 seconds, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're going to be quite a bit short here, so... Still going to be like 160. Not even 160. But that was, we missed a whole Dolores ult there, but you can see Anaya, she's ready to cook this whole time. We hit that Dolores ult, we have well over 160. We can go into and she's still no tier hitting for 121 million still, and I was missing a whole like a whole Dolores rotation, so she would have easily had 130 to 140 without a tier. So if you guys are Nisalt players without tier, definitely give this a try. I think this comp will work, like as far as like the Zilla 2, Anai, Nisalt, and you could for now you could slot in with like Cuke. I think there's even an Esme that's like in the top 10 because they're getting Esme to hit for like 50 million this week. But after next week, we get the patch. Esme and Cuke and all of them are just going to be dead champs. Yeah, this one right here. But yeah, definitely give Nisalt a shot in Samsara if you guys do not have max tiers. Shout out to BluntGuts again. Awesome find there. And yeah, like the video. This was a lot of runs, and we didn't even get a top score. So, but if this helped you out, let me know. Any questions? Put them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you guys later. The fight. Just one quick thing. I'll plug this in at the end of the video. I'm gonna throw my pop run in at the very end, if you guys want to see how everything ran. But yeah, I'll just throw some music over it, and that'll be it for that. So this is it. After this, it'll be in the end of me talking. Later.